Hi, I'm David Kraemer. I'm director of the Library of JTS, and we've got something very special in our collection that I'd like to show to you. What you see in front of you is a page from what we call the Esslingen Mahzor. This is a manuscript that was produced in Esslingen, Germany. Esslingen was a small trading city in the year 1290, and it was used by Jews in the synagogue there for the high holidays. The page you see in front of you has at its center, in very large letters, the word Melech, Mem, Lamed, Chaf, which would have sat open, this is a very, very large book, on the stand in the center of the synagogue for all to see while it was being used by the cantor to chant the prayers for, in this case, Rosh Hashanah. What's important to appreciate is that in the Middle Ages, during the age of manuscripts, there would have been very few books because books needed to be written by hand. So most of the people in the congregation would not have had prayer books on their laps. They would have had to rely on the cantor in the center of the congregation, chanting for all of them, representing them in prayer. Because they didn't have books, they probably couldn't read very well. Many were not all that literate, but when they saw this manuscript at the center of the synagogue being used by the cantor to chant and represent them in prayer before God on Rosh Hashanah, they would immediately have appreciated the importance of their community with this massive, beautiful book, and they would also have immediately appreciated one of the central themes of Rosh Hashanah, because this word Melech, written so large, could have been seen by the entire congregation, no matter where they were sitting. This is the word king. And you can see around it, there's a palace. This has been produced by the artist who helped to create this manuscript. And so what you've got here, effectively, is the video of its age. It's the visual that would have accompanied the audio that would have helped the audience, in this case the congregation, understand what they were experiencing, understand what the holiday was all about. They came in, they sat down, and they saw in front of them this beautiful book with the word Melech, saying God on this holiday is king, and we stand, this congregation, important as we are, before the king in judgment. And we come back to this God, this king in judgment, because we believe that despite what we may have done the prior year, despite whatever sins we might have committed, we are in relationship with this king. And this king cares about us in a very, very special way. Now look again at this manuscript and imagine yourself in the congregation, looking from the side, looking from a balcony above, seeing this very large and beautiful book and understanding only one Hebrew word. That's all you need, the word Melech. And you immediately understand the theme, you understand what the cantor is saying, and that will help you to create this relationship on this most important of holidays during the Jewish year. What I wish for you on this holiday is what the Jews of Esslingen would have experienced back in the year 1290. That is, that you have an immediate connection with the congregation standing before God, appreciating the theme which is enunciated here and understanding that this is about a very special relationship. With one word, Melech, you can appreciate what it means to stand in this congregation, to stand before God on this Rosh Hashanah, on this new year, and to begin to forge anew a relationship with the community and with God for the year to come. I wish you all a Shana Tova.